believe Mr. Jean's worthy of Instructor of the Year for the technical areas because he just has a true passion for teaching his students. Not only does he want them to excel in the classroom, but he wants them to find a good job afterwards, great employment. He keeps in touch with his students after they've graduated, and he has a true sense of Alabama Southern spirit. Anytime we have student activities, he encourages his students to go, as well as he takes the time to help me in any way I need his assistance with student activities.
And Gene Tindle is a student's kind of instructor. He is one of the best recruiters that the college has, particularly when it comes to technical programs. He loves to get out in the high schools and go to industry and advocate for Alabama Southern. He is the first one here to work every day, which tells you he's ready to get started. He's excited and enthusiastic about what he does. He brings a wealth of knowledge to the college and the students that have him as an instructor are really fortunate.
He sets his shop up just like a job. When we come in here every morning, it's like walking into work. We're not used to sitting around classroom stuff. We're used to getting out here and busting our tails to make Mr. Jean happy.
His so-called constructive criticism will make you feel about 1 inch tall, and if you got a flaw, he's going to point it out because he's going to weed the flaw out. He's going to make sure that you're doing it right. You're having a problem, he's not going to tell you how to solve it. He's going to tell you to get in there and figure it out. And you spend enough time racking your brain on it, you're going to exhaust every different option. You're going to get it. And then you walk back out and say, well, Mr. Tindle, I figured it out. He said, I knew you would. He ain't going to tell you. He's just going to show you.
I think Mr. Jean's a good teacher because he cares. A lot of our students are younger, but he does have a lot of those non-traditional students. So even myself being a young employee, I kind of look at him in a father/grandfather figure. No offense to Mr. Jean, but I think they respect him because of his age and because of his knowledge of what he does. He's been in the machine tool technology field for years.
Mr. Jean, he cares about you. If you got a question, all you got to do is go ask him, and if you don't understand, he'll come outside into the shop and show you how to do it or demonstrate in his office.
I mean, he talked me into coming and doing this course because I'd planned on doing welding, but then he showed me all the stuff we'd be doing. It was really an interest to me, so I decided to come on and do this course.
He's been doing this for a very long time, and he knows what he's doing. And he offers good constructive criticism. Like if you're doing something incorrectly, he will correct you and show you how to do it right.
And I try to tell these kids how much money they can make. And the thing about it, once they come here, then they have something for a lifetime. And it only costs them 8 months of their life.
When we first came here to see what classes we want to take, we were in the office and they just asked us what classes we want to take, and we weren't really sure. We came over here and talked to him, and he took us around, talked to other teachers, and let us see what other options we had. And he was the only one that seemed to care that we made the right choice.
Mr. Jean knows everybody when it comes to millwright and machine tool technology. The students, one advantage they have by enrolling this in his program, upon completion, one reason that his students are so successful is they all have a job to go to. He works with the industry, he knows what the needs are, makes sure that the students leave with the skills that industry expects them to have. So that's one of the personal side that we get from having him here, is because he will work to ensure that not only students have the skills that they need, but he'll work to make sure that they have a job and that the employers that hire them are pleased with the type of employee that they get.
I try to keep up with industry, and I keep up with the people that companies that I did work for, and try to get what their new technology is coming in. So therefore, my shop would have to change their technology too. And the new ones that come in, I try to get in touch with them so they can tell me what they need.
Gene has a lot of contacts with different businesses here in town, Mobile, Satsuma, just all around the state. And he's constantly making contacts with these employers. And he sends his students for job interviews, and they hire them just based on the fact that they have completed Gene's program, and they know if he sends them, they know what they're doing.
Well, you know, before Gene came here, he was a politician, and so he's really good at working with other people, talking to companies. He has a lot of good contacts around Mobile in the area that he lived. And not only that, even with new companies coming in, his personality is just very friendly, open to not only the students but to employers. He can talk with them on their level about business, or he can, you know, do the political thing and tell them what they want to hear.
I have 3 brothers that is machinists. My dad was a machinist, and I have 5 nephews that is machinists. I guess it's in our blood, but I'm here every morning at 7 o'clock, and a lot of times in the afternoon I have to run the kids off because you have got to make them love it so they will come back. I guess I go a different approach on mine. I am bold with them, and they like it. If you make him feel like he is important, he is the one that made that part, put it in his hand and say, that's what you made. You have to give him confidence. And you give him confidence, he can move the world with confidence.
When students enroll in his program, they're his students, and he's very passionate and he's possessive about that. He sets high expectations of those students. He provides them with opportunities to excel, and he's quick to let them know when they don't meet those expectations. He's right there with them. He'll hold their hand and he'll slap the hand too, all at the same time.
Well, coming here, I didn't know nothing about any of this, but I mean, he got here and showed us, and through, I guess you could say, constructive criticism, he just getting on you and trying just to make the best out of picking on you, giving you the devil. He always told me the reason he gave me so much trouble is because he knew I had the potential to be the best I could be, and he knew I could be a good machinist. He's just trying to get that out of me.
They text me. I have a text from a boy that came to me. I don't believe the kid ever missed a day of school, because when he walked in the door, he told me, he said, Miss Tindle, this is what I want. The kid makes $36 an hour. He works offshore on a boat that lays the pipeline across the ocean, and he sends me pictures of stuff that he makes. And he says, it's not over and it's not under, it's right on the money. And that's what I teach them. Don't make part of the way or overkill it, make it on the money. We also teach both ways. We teach the conventional way, plus we teach the new technology way, which is the computer numerical control. It's all done by computer. We teach these kids how to write their software to make these parts in these automatic machines. Most of the companies are going to the automatic machines because of the time factor. With all the new companies in the industry that are coming in, when they come through here, that's the first thing they want to know. Do you teach CNC?
Gene loves to participate in activities here on campus. He's known as the campus chef. I think he has an apron with that on it. But he cooks hamburgers at every event, or hot dogs. He just gets involved.
I guess I am the cook of the college, but I use the cooking to influence my kids that they need to come to my program, because I feed them good. I had one kid said he wasn't coming back no more because he gained 20 pounds first semester. But by using that, I try to make these kids comfortable. If I make them comfortable, then they enjoy their work.
He's ready to recruit. He's ready to help with, we need him to cook something, if we need him to help in the classroom. In my role as the Dean of Students now, we've had to deal with student issues, and he is always a student advocate. I think that's one of the big things about him, is even when I was expecting him to say, okay, it's time to put our foot down with the student, he is still the advocate for the student. And he's very proud of his program. He knows he can get these students jobs. He gets so excited about machine tool and the millwright program, and believes that it's a program that he can bring those students in and get them ready to get a great paying job. So he's not just a good coworker, he's a good friend to everybody also, and to his students. Same thing with them. If any of them are having problems, he offers whatever assistance he can provide with them.
I've been here 10 years. Come May, I'll be here 10 years. I love it. This is my life. This is what I've always done. And I'm proud to say that this is 50 years I have been in it.